Okay, welcome everybody out tonight. Wellness topic for tonight is cleanse and restore. So we've got this as one of our 5 core wellness classes, and you can go to jbaldwin.com/cleanse to learn more about this. We wanted to present it tonight in a kind of online class format, and Jade's going to present that for us.
Okay, so thank you everyone for coming tonight. So this is our second class. It's really important that people learn about this. So we've decided to, present it right after the family class, and so that people understand how their body works. Okay, everything is at the cellular level. So what do you guys think? Anybody have any experiences with the cleanse and restore? Easy program? Hard?
Yeah, pretty emotional.
Pretty emotional, yeah. Yep, right away.
Yes, right away. I didn't think it would happen so fast.
Yeah. Was it easy?
It's something that a lot of people need to do, actually.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people, they'll say, I have this problem, and this is one of the most powerful things you can do to improve your health.
Yeah,
I would suggest it for anybody.
And it's all natural. There are a lot of other detox programs out there that cost more money, and it's like stuff you put, tar and stuff that you're putting into your body. Some stuff is not natural, some stuff is chemical. But all this is you got your essential oils, you got some enzymes, and you've got some herbs, and it's all just really good stuff. And and the fruits are going to tell you the benefit of it. People can think clearly, they feel better, they have more energy, their skin, health, hair, all have the signs of health.
Yeah. We had a friend when she started using oils, just plain old lemon oil and citrus oils, and just rubbing oils on her body when she needed it. And then her nails started growing thicker and clearer and healthier. And she thought, she saw a line from when she started to when, so the old nail was coming out and the new nail was coming in, and it was quite different. She thought she dropped something on her toes, and it was kind of funny because she showed her husband and he said he had the same line. And then she showed another girlfriend, and the other friend said she has the same line. So
it was a time that they were using essential oils, like her nail started to, it was different.
Yeah, it grew stronger, clearer, nicer, and it didn't have the ridges as much. Yeah. So it was funny. Okay, so guys, if you feel tired, if you have weight concerns, skin concerns, if your brain is foggy, right? If you wake up and you smell your breath and it's not pleasant, if you don't go to the bathroom as often as you'd like, you don't have the kind of vitality that you want, your body's aching a lot, you wake up and you're aching already, then it's a sign that you need to cleanse. Okay, sometimes people say, well, I don't know, I'm organic. One lady, she said to me, well, I don't know, I don't have candida or anything. I went to the doctors, and I looked at her, and her skin was kind of pale. She didn't look like she had energy and stuff. And I said, look, maybe you didn't detect it, but how can it hurt to just cleanse? Right, you'll see that things will be different. So I had a girlfriend. She's like, I'm really healthy. I really am. I've got lots of energy, really good. And I thought, okay, yeah, well, maybe you don't need a cleanse. You never know. But then she went ahead and did it anyways, and she was shocked. And she was telling me, hey, wait a second. She looked like a model. Really, she's so healthy, so beautiful. And she said, I thought I was healthy and I was strong, and holy moly, that was my norm. And now she's got another level of mental clarity and energy that she didn't realize. It didn't have to be weight that she needed to lose. It just needed to be just more alertness and clarity of thinking. So in the end, we realized that it's for nearly everyone. I don't know anybody that can't do with a cleanse, sort of like a home, you know, just keeping it clean. So you see what we mean here. Okay, so we go through this handout with people when we teach a class. In that video you see on the screen there, you can see a PowerPoint presentation, but what we do here is just trying to teach you as if we were there teaching a class with you from this handout. Okay, so number one, we want to talk about isolation and elimination. So our body, it eliminates toxins and waste through feces, urine, and sweat. Okay, so we poop and pee it out, okay, or sweat it out, or we isolate it in our fat cells. Okay, so our body does those things. If our organs are clogged up with junk and toxins, and we have lots of allergies, it's more likely that our cells are going to start to isolate the toxins now. Okay, so when it does that, it will hold on to the toxins for dear life. So these people will have even harder time losing that weight than other people. Okay, yeah, so we have people that work out so hard, they eat so well, and yet they can't lose a pound. Okay, so it's because your cells are protecting you from those toxins. All right, and so there's more reasons why we need to detox with essential oils. You know, if you detox with essential oils, it's going to be 100 times faster, more powerful than detoxing with, you know, the juices or, you know, food. Okay, so sometimes people think that, oh, you know, if they eat healthy, they're going to be fine. It's still insufficient. Okay, so when we detox, we release toxins into our bloodstream. So these cells will open up and release the fat and the toxins. Okay, how do you think you'll feel? You're not going to be comfortable, right? So at first, maybe if we have a lot of toxins, we may not feel it. All right, the second time round, if we do the detoxing, we may feel it afterwards. But sooner or later, we do feel this discomfort somehow. We're just not quite, you know, feeling 100%. And that's okay. As long as you, you know where you're going with this, you can keep going. So what we advise people to do is to drink lots of water and then just keep going. Okay, it's going to pass. But, you know, if we stop right now, the toxins are going to be reabsorbed into our body. So just defeating that work that you just did, releasing it out of your cells. Okay, your body is very smart. It will protect you, right? Okay, so the third point down here is that we can assist the body to eliminate through the bowels and the bladder, okay, by relaxing the digestive system. So one way we do that is to apply sandalwood and balance oil. So if you're one to be in your head a lot, you want to, you know, do this. You want to just kind of get yourself out of your head a bit more and into your body, okay? The other thing I would do, and there's had one lady, she said to me, I'm doing the cleanse, but I'm still just pooping one time. And she said, I'm actually getting a little bit of rash on my body. So, you know, to me, that means the body's detoxing through the skin now, because it's not doing it through the organs. It's trying to detox through the skin, using the skin as a third kidney. So what I said to her was, try to relax, use sandalwood balance on your head, and then maybe put a couple of drops of wintergreen in your bath water, and, you know, put Epsom salt in there, a bunch, and then just soak in there. So she did that for 2 days, and then after that she was able to go to the bathroom and her skin started clearing up. So that was awesome. Yeah, it's just because we're still here in our minds and we're thinking too much and overthinking. Okay, those are some solutions in case you guys have that concern. All right. So as you do the cleanse, sometimes your urine might smell. Okay, just keep drinking more water and keep peeing until the urine clears up and doesn't smell so much. Sometimes the toxins come out and it causes your eyes to dry, your mouth to dry, your skin to dry. You may have more skin problems, acne, or if you had eczema, you might have it worse. You might have more itches. If I could suggest, you need to find a book such as the Feelings Buried Alive Never Die book, and look up skin irritation. Okay, so any sort of skin irritation is you being irritated, and you just need to sit down with yourself and discover, what am I irritated with? You know, am I irritated with me? And then you write down why you would be irritated with you, and then change and say, I forgive myself, or whatever it is, and try not to be irritated anymore. Okay, so as soon as you do that, your body will change. Okay, I say this because it's from personal experience. I had very bad acne and eczema before, and my sister had the same thing. I mean, she said she looked like a lobster, and people kept asking and pointing, what's on your neck, what's on your arms, and it's very uncomfortable. You just can't explain it to people. I'm detoxing, and I'm irritated with myself. But as soon as you can relax and let go, and just things change. So it's a life lesson, Okay, anyone want to add to this, ask questions, make comments? Okay, so the second thing here is just an explanation of the Cleanse and Restore program. Okay, so it's for 30 days, and you can repeat this as often as you like, but they recommend you do it maybe 4 times a year. But up to you. Like with my sister and her husband, because they wanted to have a healthy body before they had a baby, they kept on going, and they just kept on doing it back to back for 3 months, and then they kept on cleansing for the whole year. So that was awesome, because when they did have their children, babies were super healthy, the mom was super healthy the whole way through. So that was very, very good for them. Okay, so we start off with activating the cells and the body with Lifelong Vitality Pack. So it's our nutrition just to feed the cells, because most of our health problems, I say half of our health problems, are just nutritional deficiency. And maybe you eat healthy, maybe you eat organically even, but sometimes because of the amount of candida fungus and other toxins in your body can't absorb all that good stuff, right? So here's some added nutrients, okay? And as you cleanse your cells, your body will be able to absorb it better. So most of our, half of our symptoms is because of nutritional deficiency. Sometimes we have irritability, we feel depressed, we can't sleep. What else? Just headaches and other problems. Sometimes it's because our body doesn't have enough nutrients. Okay, dry skin, all of that. Okay, hair and nails that are not thick enough. That's because of nutritional deficiency. You want to add anything to this?
Yeah, a lot of people, when they don't have energy, or they, it could be lots of other things that are going wrong with them. That's one thing to look at. A lot of people who are on the Lifelong Vitality Pack, within a week, they'll notice a difference.
Yeah.
The Lifelong Vitality Pack does come with a 30-day warranty. So if after 30 days they didn't, feel a difference, yeah. Guarantee, yeah. So they can get their money back. It's a money back guarantee.
Yeah.
But most times, after the first week, they'll notice a difference.
Yeah.
And this is, are you going to talk about the 3 different bottles in there? Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, you want to do that?
So we've got, there's 3 things in the Lifelong Vitality Pack. You got your Z Omega, which is an omega oil supplement, and it has 9 essential oils in there. So those 9 essential oils are all for healthy cellular vitality. It's like taking your frankincense every day under your tongue. It's got frankincense in there, along with some other very important oils like clove that are going to boost your body's immunity and strengthen the cells on a cellular level. The next one is the Microplex that Microplex is a vitamin and mineral supplement. Now, the really important thing about this is it's based on the diet of the Western diet, basically. In other countries, doTERRA actually has a different kind of supplement. So it's just meant to supplement your food, and it's not those calorie things, the protein, carbohydrate, or oils. These are the micronutrients, all the things that your cell needs. So that's where you're going to get all those nutrients. And it's important that they're bioavailable, along with the Z Omega. They're all bioavailable, which means that as you eat them, they're going to be absorbed by your body. Other supplement companies, they'll just take up some lime rock and smash it up, and there's your calcium or whatever. But these are food-based vitamins, and they're all going to be absorbable by your body. Otherwise, like with the omega pills, sometimes people take handfuls of fish omega pills, and their excrement just smells like fish. So it's traveled right through them. It hasn't been soaked up. So it being absorbed by your body is a very important thing. So you've got your Z Omega, and you've got your food supplements, which is the Microplex VMR, and then VMC, and then you've got the Alpha CRX, which is a herbal supplement, and that's also to boost your cellular vitality. So it's got all those special herbs that have special qualities to them to help.
Antioxidants.
Yeah. So
polyphenols.
So all of those combined together, that's what you're taking every day. And if you're asking how much, 2 capsules in the morning, and so there's 2 from each. So it is a bit of capsules that you're taking, along with the other things that you'll be taking. But that's really the best delivery system for it.
Yeah. Speaking of a handful of capsules, I think last convention, Dr. Hill addressed that. And somebody came up to him and complained, "Oh, there's too many pills." And he says, "Well, either that or the other option, which is not healthy, not being healthy. And which one would you want?" So yeah.
It's good stuff, and that's
in my head.
The
I'm
best
like,
way
it's
to get
food.
it in you is eat it.
It's
just all food. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So just take a little bit at a time. You can put it in a smoothie if you want. I would just, take a little bit. I find it helpful if I have a handful of pills. If I just swish it around in my mouth a little bit, it softens the capsules on the outside, and they slide down a lot easier. So just swish them in your mouth a little bit before you swallow.
Yeah. Okay. So Lifelong Vitality Pack. If anybody decides to buy something from doTERRA and they can only spend a small amount, I would ask them to buy the Lifelong Vitality Pack first, okay? Because it already has 9 essential oils. It's going to have some essential oil benefits there too. So it's a very important foundation. And that this here you do for 30 days, and then we can go beyond. We do it every day.
Yep.
I mean, it's
with a lot of these, you can take it anytime.
All the time.
You can take them anytime when you need it. So these are not just for the 30-day cleanse, but these are what we use in the 30-day cleanse.
So when I first introduced this, I think a couple of years into doTERRA, as soon as I started, people came up to me and just told me all sorts of wonderful stories, how they sleep better. And some lady, she said, "I just did the Lifelong Vitality Pack like you said, and now I'm going to the bathroom more often and regularly." And I thought, "Oh, just that?" And she goes, "Yeah, just that." And I said, "No oils?" She's like, "Nope, just this." And I thought, that's fantastic. So imagine how her body has been so deficient. So that's awesome. So our kids now are old enough to take them, the capsules, and so we just have them take it too. So we buy several packs a month.
And just so you know, there's a kids version of this that we have on our website.
Are you talking about the kids version of our
the kids cleanse?
Yeah, we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, awesome. Okay, so moving on to TerraZyme, and this is a blend of enzymes. There's 10 enzymes in there, and it helps break down proteins, sugars, starches, fats, lactose, fructose, glucose, and gluten. Okay, it just helps your body break them down, absorb them. Okay, on an empty stomach, these enzymes help break down tissues and rebuild the tissues. So if you're inside of you, things are not happy, things are inflamed or damaged or raw, TerraZyme will be your best friend. People with gut problems, TerraZyme do a lot more of that than recommended. So they recommend you do 2 capsule with breakfast and 2 capsule with dinner. I would recommend 1 to 2 with every single meal, and then the regular 2 in the morning and at night. Okay, that's really important. All right, so we have a video of us mixing it with porridge. You can see how it breaks down the porridge, make it liquefied, so you can see how it acts on the outside of you, but that's what it does on the inside. It kind of helps you go to the bathroom and makes everything soft and helps you eliminate more thoroughly. Okay. Anybody want to share their experience with TerraZyme?
I will. I use it every day, and it just helps me stay regular. But especially if I eat something naughty, then I take a TerraZyme.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's me too. Yeah, and when you're traveling, when somehow your body just slows down, the digestive system slows down a bit when you travel. So that's important.
And if there's anybody that has a little bit like they can't digest wheat or
intolerances,
dairy very well, and they've digested something that's like that, and they want to like if you've had some birthday cake and you're gonna start hurting about it, taking a TerraZyme pill or 2 will help to ease that and to help the digestive process, so you won't feel those.
Yeah. Alrighty, so we have here Zendocrine Softgels. I take Zendocrine Softgel every day, just to keep things clean. So it helps detoxify your liver, kidney, bladder, lungs, and skin. These organs hold a lot of emotions. Okay, the liver and kidneys, they hold a lot of anxiety, stress, fear, even anger. Okay. And the lungs. So when you are detoxing, you can see why you're going to start being emotional, because these are the energy stuck in these organs will come out. Okay, and you might feel like you want to cry, and I think if you do that, crying helps you feel more release. Okay, it just helps you feel better, but don't hold back. And I think sometimes people feel like crying and then they suppress it, and that's not the best thing to do. So if you feel like it, just let it out, let it cry. Okay. So the Zendocrine comes in a complex as well. The complex is just herbs of the same thing. It's important to do the complex every single day. It helps with just the cramping that might come when your body is really doing a deep cleanse, because these toxins or whatever things is encrusted inside of your intestines, and it just needs to be scrubbed and scraped out, and it might be uncomfortable for a little while. Okay, uncomfortable might mean just a bit of cramps and just feeling a bit woozy, but nothing serious. But yeah. Okay, so GX Assist. This is your gut cleanse. It cleanses bacteria and the fungus, and basically the GI cleanser. So oregano, melaleuca, lemon, lemongrass, peppermint, and thyme. Oregano and thyme are hot oils. They're very hot, and so you might feel that heat inside of you. All right, so don't be alarmed. It's not going to burn a hole through you, but it'll start to kill the bugs. Okay, they did experiments with just the oregano oil. They put a drop of oregano in a petri dish, and they have a whole bunch of petri dish all around nearby in the same kind of incubator, I guess, and the bacteria in the surrounding petri dish was killed off as well, even though it had no direct contact with the oregano. So that was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and thyme is like a close cousin to, so I'm just trying to find my seat here, close cousin to the oregano. All right, anybody have any experience with the GX Assist?
You know, we have one member on our team that she takes it almost daily.
Yeah.
She's, and this says take one with evening meal. The 30-day cleanse that doTERRA came out with before this, it was take one with every meal, like 3 a day. I would just adjust it to your needs. Sometimes people feel like this is a bit of an uncomfortable one. It's, you know, and you can try it, adjust as you go. I like to take, you know, 3 or 4 a day, just spread throughout the day. So, because your body will, you know, be metabolizing it every 4 to 6 hours. So.
Yeah, they just want people to be more comfortable. So that's why they're suggesting that you take it at night time.
Yeah.
And only one.
Yeah, and at nighttime is the best time to take it, because if you are going to be uncomfortable, it's okay during the sleep. You don't remember anyway.
All right, so just to give you a tip, GX Assist is sort of our flu bomb as well. When our kids are unwell, sometimes we, you know, like our older children, sometimes we give them a GX Assist along with the On Guard, and that helps them get better faster. Okay, and they're fine with it. But that's what we do in our family, because, you know, look at that. All these oils are basically your germ killers, right? Okay. Alrighty, so it looks like a blackish pill, because it's there's just essential oils in there too, and the capsule is kind of a little bit thicker than your regular soft gel. Okay, so that is an oil that you take on the 11th day to the 20th day. Okay, and that's smack bang in the middle, the 10 days in the middle of your 30-day cleanse. All right, and then after that, you want to, after you've cleansed your gut, you want to re-establish healthy gut flora with your double encapsulated probiotics. And these probiotics are wonderful because they're live and they are released in your gut. Okay, so it helps create a protective barrier and a shield to, you know, for future you know, invaders and stuff. So it helps your body digest too. Okay. You know, naturally, when a mother breastfeeds a child, that baby has all these probiotics to create the shield and the immunity in that child. And when we are older, when we take antibiotics, and then we have fungus and other problems in our gut, it kind of cleanses our gut of all of this healthy shield, and then we get sick easily. So people who have a very low immunity, it's because they don't have a healthy shield of bacteria anymore. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, the next one is DDR Prime. That's our blend of lemongrass, thyme, frankincense, clove, summer savory, and Naoli. And this is an oil that is designed to support the cells, to protect the cells, and to help the cells trigger natural response. Sorry. The natural response is either it helps repair the cells or it helps the cells trigger self-destruct, so apoptosis. Okay. If the cells are duplicating correctly and healthy, you know, the oils just it doesn't affect those cells. But if the cells are sick, it encourages the cells to repair. And if the cells are irreparable, it helps the cells self-destruct, because cells that are mutated and are duplicating its mutated self, after a while, when it's detected, we call that cancer, we call that tumor. Okay, so if we take this, we can start repairing our cells. It's fantastic. I've had lots of good results with this oil. So this is an oil that we take, one soft gel with breakfast, one at dinner, and that's the last 10 days of our cleanse. Okay, you know, in reality, I do this every other day, for the children and for me, because it's such an important oil. We live in a society where there's a lot of toxins. So just to help us stay on the healthy side, we use that regularly. Okay, and throughout your whole cleanse, you'll be doing lemon oil, a few drops in your water throughout the day, maybe up to 25 drops a day even, okay? Just to help you continue to flush out all of the toxins, the mucus that comes up out of your cells, okay? So that is the 30-day cleanse. It seems like a lot of things to do, but I think if you kind of follow it a few days, you get used to it. And here's a chart for you to just check the boxes as you go along each day, and that will help you take it one day at a time, okay? And if you need to have some email support, if you want an email every day to remind you what to take, okay, you can go to this page here. It's my website, jadebolden.com/cleanse. Put your first name and your email in there, and then it'll start sending you an email a day. Okay, the first day is day 0, and the day after that will be day 1. Okay, and then we have also our Cleanse and Restore Facebook group, and feel free to make comments and ask questions on that group. There's going to be people that will help you answer questions. All right. Anybody want to say anything? Okay, awesome. So what's next? After you've done your 30-day cleanse, what is next? So we would probably wait for a few months and then redo it again. Just look at yourself and look at your body. Do you have stronger joints? Do you have more energy? Is your skin clearer? Your breath nicer? Is your mind clearer? Do you have several bowel movements a day now? Do you sleep better? Is your hair and nails stronger? If it isn't, then just keep going. For us, we do it for maintenance, but sometimes, if you still haven't got the results that you need, keep working at it. Okay, so those are the results or the fruits of what you're looking for. Okay, and you know that you're successful when you've achieved that. Okay. So even though you're not doing a cleanse, we tell people that you might want to just continue with the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I mean, compared to other supplements, the Lifelong Vitality Pack is so affordable. Yeah, you can do the Daily Nutrient Pack if you want to even, pay less. So that's just the lifelong. That's the vitamins and minerals and omega oils. That's all. And that's only $59 if you're a doTERRA member and you're ordering on the loyalty program. And then TerraZyme daily, and then Zendocrine. Okay, and one way to really help your body get there faster is to reduce sugars, wheat, dairy, soy, and other inflammatory substances. Inflammatory substances are the drugs and oils that are bad for you, like a canola oil or vegetable oils. Okay. All right. So just so you know, what's happening inside your body is that your body is cleansing out the drugs, the fungus, the bacteria, the petrochemicals, the parasites, the debris. So depending on what you have inside, you know what you put in there. Okay. So, the doctors won't know, and, we won't know. But as your body cleanses out things, just realize that it's coming out, and it might be uncomfortable, but it's going to go through you. So that's why we invite people to use a lot of lemon oil to just keep cleansing it out. Okay, these toxins cause a lot of inflammatory diseases. So if you cleanse out these bacteria and funguses, you find that perhaps you don't have those achy inflammation anymore. Okay, you wake up not hurting so much anymore, and that's powerful. So I just want to invite people to understand their health at a cellular level. So cellular miscommunication causes diseases. Okay, toxins and other invaders disrupt cellular function and damage and mutate cells, causing disease. So when we have clean cells, we have healthier tissues. Healthy tissues mean healthy organs, and healthy organs mean a healthy you. Okay, so that's what we want to help people understand. That's about it, I think. Anyone want to add to this or make comments? Okay, don't worry about making silly comments here. All comments are welcome.
And this is a great resource here. Walk you through the program. There's a Facebook group. There's an email support. You've also got the Daily Drop app, which gives you a video each day. And yeah, this basically gives you an idea of which pills you're going to be taking every day. So lots of great information here, also to help you understand more about the cleanse and how it works and everything. So
yeah, we have a video of a call that we did with a friend, Barrett Monroe. She does the hair follicle testing to test your DNA. So that's awesome. But it's basically the same information.
So any questions?
How about experiences? Who here have done a cleanse before and have something to share?
I'm on my last few days, so I'm excited. It's been great.
Awesome. Thank you, Tanya. Was it easy to do? Was it easy to take those pills every day?
Yeah, it was really easy. Your outline is perfect. It's just easy to follow. So, like I said, I would suggest it for anybody.
Awesome.
Excellent. Anybody else? I'll share my experience with the cleanse. It's gone through a few times now, and it's just sticking to every day. It's pretty easy. You just take the pill. Sometimes it will feel like you've got a bunch of pills that you're taking, and there may be a time or two, especially in that middle section, where you might feel uncomfortable. Maybe your body's getting rid of stuff. But just near the end, your energy starts to pick up and feel great. And then after the cleanse, you can tell that you're at a higher level of health than you were before. There are some people that, during the cleanse or before the cleanse, they eat as much as they can. They just never get the energy from it. It's because the bacteria in their stomach is robbing all that energy. It's just sucking up the energy, and they're not getting any of it. When they go through the cleanse, their mind starts to clear up, the brain fog lifts, and they get this energy back. And that most of that's going to happen in that middle section when you're doing that GX assist. I think that's the star of the cleanse, second to the lifelong vitality.
Yeah. Sometimes you crave sugar and crave carbs. But after you've cleansed a few times, your body loses that desire because the fungus is no longer hijacking your body, and it's not asking for those things.
Yeah.
How are you, Peaches? Have you done the cleanse?
Hello?
Have you done the cleanse?
Yes, I find it a little tough. I don't know if it's just I'm sensitive or what. I find it a little tough because sometimes the discomfort, and I work long hours, and I feel like I don't want to be running to the bathroom all day. So I do it, but I do it at my own pace. Like I might not take as much of the the PB assist, and I might do like every 2 days instead of every day for 10 days, because I feel like it does have an effect on me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being uncomfortable with it and everything. But I've done it. But I do it at a slow pace. I know it's like 30 days, and like the vitamins and stuff, I'll take, you know, throughout the day, and maybe instead of 2, I'll do like 1. And but I do take it. I have not pretty much followed it strictly. Let me just say that. I haven't followed it strictly as the plan is laid out, because I feel like I was doing that, but I felt like, you know, some maybe discomfort, abdominal discomfort, and I was going to the bathroom, and I was like, wait, let me just, you know, back up a little bit. And I took it like, you know, I just started taking it, you know, in smaller doses.
That's a good point. A good point. If you've never cleansed before, maybe just do a little bit of the Lifelong Vitality Pack and lemon oil.
Yeah.
Because it might shock people's bodies.
And everybody is different, so you can't say that this cleanse program is going to work the same for everybody. It's a good idea to, you know, be intuitive and adjust it. Like I'd say I would use more GX Assist.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Yeah, some people would use less of something or other. So I think you did the right thing, Peaches. Just adjust it, and you know, maybe the second or third or fourth time you go through it, you just, you know, use your intuition and adjust it. You may not need as much if you're.
We had a lady just starting with lemon oil, and she was complaining that she tastes heavy metals all the time now, and it's because her body is releasing that toxin. And I just keep going, because it's not going to go anywhere unless you let it out. It's going to stay in your system, right? So I just keep using lemon then until you lose that taste. You know, I know it's uncomfortable, but sometimes you drag it on by just ignoring it, because it's still inside of you. It's not going anywhere else. And it'll come back, and, you know, with a vengeance.
Yeah, well, I felt like it was like cleaning me out.
Yeah, really clean. Yeah, people tell me, oh, it's black and hard. And I'm like, yeah, crusted things in there that's from high school.
Well, oh my God. Well, I haven't had that. I haven't had that yet, but I've done cleanse in the past and everything. But it was just, a little discomfort in the beginning. And I said, you know, someone suggested, well, maybe you should just, you know, scale back a little and just take it in smaller doses instead of maybe every day taking the TerraZyme. Though I like it all. I really do. I love it all, and I know it's doing good for my body. So I take it, no problem. Just my 30 days might be 45 days panned out, and I've, you know, spaced it, because I've, you know, always taken vitamins and different things like that. But I have with this all compact together, I just feel like I need to, I had to like break it down. And TerraZyme is good. I could take that. But with the TerraZyme, I feel like something's, you know, sometimes a little discomfort. Like I know something's going on, but it's not like major discomfort. You know, I guess it depends on maybe what I'm eating and stuff like that. Like you said, dairy or breads or whatever, you know, carbs and stuff. But I really have nothing negative to say about it. I know it's good. I know it works. I know it cleans you out. You feel lighter. You feel better, you know. So it's a good thing. I just, you know, have to take mine a little differently. It works for me.
I pointed that out because sometimes people have to start, you know, small and build up to it. Yeah, so with my parents, we introduced them to the Lifelong Vitality Pack as soon as I discovered what they do. And my mom had so much energy already. She was so happy and bouncy, and my dad was still the same. And he's like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't have that energy. And my mom's like, oh, you know what? If I forget to take it, I'm like dead battery. But if I take it, I'm going and going. And Dad's like, no, I don't feel the same way. So I introduced the cleanse to him and just had him take the GX Assist right away, because he had already been doing the Lifelong Vitality Pack for months and months. And right away, he's felt like he had energy. And you know, he thought it was that red pill that gives him energy, but I said it's because your body's cleansing and your body's now able to absorb more nutrients, and you know, you can have more energy now. So it's interesting. We're all different.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. The last thing I want to mention is the DDR Prime and all those oils in the Zendocrine, all those oils in the GX Assist. If you look it up, it's about change. It's about releasing and surrendering. So if you allow yourself to change along with these oils, of what it's encouraging you to do, and you know, let go of resistance, it helps you adapt and change faster. That's all. Okay, the discomfort sometimes comes from us resisting. Okay, so that energetically, that's what I would suggest people do. Yep, so look it up in the emotion book. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okie dokie, I think we're done with today's call on the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Thank you.
Cleanse, yeah.
Thank you for helping you guys.
All right, well, go ahead and end the recording here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.